Sophie!
How's my granddad?
Oh, he's fine, love.
How can he be fine? He's had a heart attack.
It's only a minor one. Look, he's in hospital, being waited on hand, foot and finger by Pam. He's happy as Larry.
Oh, well, we'll go in and see him, yeah?
Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah, of course you can. Look, Soph, I've just left him, and he's fine. All he needs is a proper rest, so don't go winding him up about his diet and all that sort of stuff, yeah?
Right, making us a bit of gasping. There's not a chance I'm paying £2 on a train for a cup of tea.
Well, that's why they call it the Great Train Robbery.
Why are you in such a good mood anyway? Thought you'd be in bits. I don't think you'd be here, to be honest. I was going to come out to the flat when we've dumped our bags.
Yeah, well, there's been a bit of a change of plan on that front.
What do you mean?
Well, me and your mum had a nice long chat last night.
Are you just getting back together?
Well, it's early days yet.
Oh, Dad!
Oh,
This is massive!
Okay, let go. I've got to get back to work, but we'll chat later, yeah?
Okay. I can't believe it. They got it on, you do know that, don't you? Sian, it is obvious. There's only one thing that puts a smile like that on a bloke's face, and it is not a long chat.
Hello, you two. What time did you get back? Oh, hey, steady on. You've only been gone the night.
Right, come on then. Spill.
About what?
You and my dad. You. Sounds dead romantic. Dark horse, Sally Webster.
Oh, I wish you girls would clean up after yourselves. I'm not doing your pots after coming home from work.
They're not ours, they're my dad's. We're good girls, thanks, Sal.
What's he said exactly?
Nothing much, just that you got back together, but we are so happy for you, Mum, really.
Oh, any beers in that fridge, Soph? Oh, all right, love.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin. Have I forgotten to stock your favourite ale? How very rude of me.
Not a problem. I'll nick to Dev's and fetch them.
Yeah, good idea. And you can take it back to that flat of yours. Or drink them on the Red Rep for all I care.
Hey, so what's wrong?
I'm gonna go and unpack. No, give off. What is going on?
How dare you?
What?
I felt sorry for you last night when Bill was on death's door, and you take that as your cue to assume that everything's forgotten, that we're back to playing happy families.
No, Sal, I didn't.
Telling our daughter that we've slept together.
No, I never said that.
Oh, Mummy didn't. We just assumed because of the way he was acting.
Oh, I can imagine. Cocker the walk, the nerve of you.
No, I just thought...
You thought one night in bed, I'm sorry, Sophie, and everything would be back to normal. All the lies and the cheating and the hell you put us through would all be forgotten.
No, of course not, but last night is all I wanted for the...
Well, it's not all I've wanted. I'm sorry, Kevin, but you're not that good. So you can take your overalls and your filthy boots and the rest of your stuff and you can get out.
OK, I shouldn't have said anything to Sophie, I'm sorry, but she worked the rest out for herself.
There's nothing to work out. Anyway, it's not telling Sophie that's the problem, it's why you told her.
Hey?
Because you took it for granted that everything was back to the way it was a year ago. Only a year ago you were having an affair. I just didn't have any idea about it.
Sal, I thought we was over it. That's what last night was about. I thought you was showing me you forgive me.
Well, you thought wrong. I can't forgive you. Surely even you can work that out.
Oh, you slept with him. What else was he meant to think?
This has got nothing to do with you. We were both upset about Bill. We both needed comfort, that was all. But you've turned this whole thing into something that it wasn't.
You know, Mum, you're being dead horrible.
Excuse me.
Sophie, leave it.
Right, who's going to ask me how my audition went?
Oh, it went well then.
Oh, Mum, it went amazing. They just loved me. Yeah, well, great. We're in the middle of a serious conversation here.
No, we're not, actually.
Why? What's going on?
We all just calm down.
See what you've started?
Oh, will someone just tell me what's going on?
Mummy, you didn't mean to, okay? You made a mistake. He was happy.
Dad, happy? Well, he thought him and Sally were getting back together.
Which, if he'd had the decency to speak to me first before shouting his mouth off, he would have realised was a non-starter.
I didn't shout my mouth off.
About what? They slept together, Rosa.
Do you mind, Sophie? I'm going upstairs, and when I come down, I want you and your things gone for good. And do not come back into this house again.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Yeah, talk about back down to earth with a bump.
Yeah, well, you know what my mum's like. When she thinks you've painted her into a corner, that's it. She'll be dead stubborn about it. And And even if getting back together is what she really wanted, she'd never admit it.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I thought she did want.
Well, just give her some space, eh? And some time to think about it. And don't rush her.
Difficult, though.
Well, I'll work on her as well, OK? Just be a bit more subtle about it than you.
Thanks.
Back to the flat for supper then, eh?
Well, I might manage a couple in the Rovers first, seeing that Pam's got Jack.
Well, don't have too many.
I won't. I promise.
Let's get you a can.